And we're live.
But for now, let's get to know Landmark a little bit. I know mostly about you because Woody and Kyle fill my head with updates 5 hours a week about you. I've never spoken to you, and I know a lot about you. So, all right. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you've been killing it on Twitch. You've been streaming since what, like this time last year, roughly?
I was a Twitch affiliate on December 1st, 2019.
You have had one of the most successful years in Twitch history, I would bet.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of doing my thing,
Yeah, and it's working out really well. And one of the things that I appreciate the most about you as a person, from having watched so many of your streams, you seem to have realized that you've got this like cool moment, this opportunity to take hold of, and you've really taken hold of it. I like. Even the things you eat, you're like, yeah, I just eat meat and rice because that's really quick to cook, and I can get right back to the stream.
Dude, I was in a Landmark stream, and the chat's like, hey, I want to see daily vlogs. And he's like, vlogs, what? This is it. I stream 12 hours a day. You think you're missing anything?
It's in the vlog right here, yeah.
Dude, you know when you go on a roller coaster, and the roller coaster's awesome, and you pull back up, and there's all those people in line, and you're like, dude, you don't know this ride that's in front of you. I swear that's how I see you. I'm on the other side of this roller coaster, right? They hit the brakes. They release you from your seatbelt. I've taken this ride that I see you on. And I'm wondering, like, how you liking it so far, right? You're on the upside. You're on the coolest part. Let me describe this ride for you, right? Here it is. All right. It starts off like this. Okay, I'll make content. What the fuck, right? Maybe make some new friends. Maybe people will like it. Maybe they don't. Who knows? Yeah. 2, what? People like me? This is neat. I'm getting popular. It's kind of fun to be popular. Who doesn't like to walk into a room and have everyone cheer your name, right? That's like step 2. Step 3, holy smokes. There's a financial opportunity here. Like this could be a cool thing. Let's see. And by the way, unlike work, all the time you spend directly translates into success. Whereas if you really, really bust your ass at work, you hope they notice you and give you 5% instead of 3 or whatever the fuck they're going to do. Fuck. Right. All right.
Isn't that depressing?
Step 4, the ATF breaks your door down. They drag you away in the night. That's coming. Don't worry.
Step 5.
See all those guns? Kiss them goodbye, Landmark. Step 4. Holy smokes, I'm in a brand new tax bracket. This is life-changing. I don't know how long this lasts, but we're going to capitalize it. And step 5, tell me if I see this yet. Money doesn't buy happiness. Oh my goodness. Maybe sitting in a darkened room 12 hours a day playing video games without interaction from other people is kind of contrary to mental health. And now maybe I find this balance between like things outside of this, but there's also this doesn't last forever, so
maybe
let's be smart.
Sitting in a room for 12 hours a day every day isn't the best for you, is your point.
Dude, I've been there.
It's pretty good for your pocketbook.
Yes.
When Woody was really skyrocketing on YouTube, he had a bunk bed in his office. Instead of going to bed with his wife, he would crawl up right above his PC into a bed and get a few winks of shut-eye, and then crawl back down and go back for some more gameplays.
That is so funny.
Every waking minute was working. I like all I did. If I was awake, I was working at something, and it could be getting gameplay because YouTube's different. You have to get like your better gameplays. You don't just show them all. It could be getting gameplay. It could be making a video. But if it wasn't those, it might just be interacting with people on Twitter or YouTube comments or something. Now it's Twitch. The game has changed a bit, but those were every minute was spent furthering this thing. Trying to, I don't know, just increase your presence and do a little better. What you haven't done, and what I didn't do but could have, is the whole video where you come clean and tell your fans you haven't been happy for the last 6 months. Perhaps teary-eyed. That's up to you.
Oh, that's the rite of passage in the online content creating community.
Don't do that. No, you save the tears for when you rip off a bunch of children. You're also going to want a small dog.
Dude, I love when you can look at the thumbnails and see the story of those YouTubers.
No, Woody didn't rip off.
That's my friend. I don't recall anything.
No, it's Woody's close friend that he worked with. That's the guy who ripped off.
No, I know who you're talking about. He wasn't talking about me, but it was my friend, and I was defending him.
I like how you'll see like September 3rd, trying every flavor at Baskin Robbins, like September 5th. I just want to end it. And all it's like, come on, settle down. You eat ice cream for a living.
So, dude, how's life in the new tax bracket? I saw you got the juice cannon.
We do.
Yeah.
Right there it is.
Oh,
Are
is
these
that it?
guns new purchases, or did you have these before you got
He
here?
bought all of these in the last
Some
6 months.
new, some old. You know, a mix. There's been some new additions lately.
This is
Yeah,
probably
you've
the
got
most
You've got a
impressive.
pretty nice collection there.
Yeah, we've been working on a custom gun for the stream, but that's still a few weeks out. But we got a custom Glock in the works, so that'll be sick. Agency Arms is doing it all.
Nice, that's
Very
awesome,
cool.
man.
Yeah.
So now you're partnering up with gun companies. You're banging on all cylinders.
Partnership. It's not a partnership.
So you're talking
just a
about making a
customer.
one of one?
Be a favor. It's a one of one. Yep.
Oh, you might want to think about maybe making some more of them. Like maybe you could do like a 1,000 rifle run. Sell them.
It's gonna be a one of one Glock for me. But
No, Kyle's suggesting Landmark branded Glocks. This is a business idea that he's put.
You want an AR-15? That's what everybody wants anyway.
yeah,
Okay.
everyone wants Glocks.
What state are you
I
in?
bet there is. Yeah.
Woody, I keep that a little private.
For the best.
Okay.
Yeah, I've gotten some advice from other people, and some streamers have said if there's one thing I can go back and do, it's I wouldn't tell people where I lived. So
Fuck it. I take them on Microsoft Flight Simulator tours of the yard. I'll land out front.
And Woody's been swatted. So, there's really no downside to telling people.
Dude, I've been swatted so many times, they call in advance. They're like, Woody, are you killing anyone? I'm like, nah.
The perfect crime. You're on the long game.
When he finally does snap and go on a rampage, it's gonna be the 5th call before they're like, "Are you sure Woody's in the shopping mall going nuts?"
He's escaping by flight, going 7 miles an hour due east.
I don't know why I didn't go downwind. Idiot.
I didn't know why I went down. That was his key mistake, in the behind the music of why this YouTuber went crazy. Former dance competition winner. That's how they would intro you.
Yeah, but get back to the point. I really admire your dedication because it seems like you've made this your full-time job. You've taken time away or retired maybe from whatever you were doing before. Your diet is all about expediency. Your sleeping habits seem to be incredibly unhealthy. Like sometimes I catch you at the very beginning of your stream, like 4 or 5 p.m., and you just look so exhausted. You look like you that alarm went off and you were like, fuck. Fuck.
All right, yeah. I mean, like 6 hours a night.
Yeah,
Maybe sometimes less.
but
Do you talk
every
about
night.
what you did prior to starting Twitch ever?
No,
Or-
I did a lot of school and then got out of school and self-employed for a while, and then Twitch happened, so kind of put that on the side burner.
You got a bunch of education. What'd you get?
Yeah, so I have a bachelor's in mechanical engineering and a master's in finance.
Oh, well, la-di-da. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So you have a nice
high
back-
school diploma
Yeah.
that I barely earned. So
In
They gave it to me to get you out of the door.
they
Made
didn't
that
want me there anymore.
No, everybody had that like retarded kid at school who you could tell it was like, no, they're feeding him answers to get him the hell out of this class. Nobody wants Joe in the class anymore.
It was close.
We have
I think
that in
that might have
common,
been you,
Kyle.
Kyle. Yeah. So you did some, I guess, independent work, finished up school. You're a younger guy, probably earlier 20s, mid 20s, 25. Oh, you're fucking set, man.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, streaming 12 hours a day. You got probably tens of thousands of subs. You're good.
I can.
Do you have any time at all for outside of Twitch hobbies at this point? Because I would imagine with your schedule, all your friends have to be like, oh, yo, we're going out and getting beers. We're going out and, grabbing lunch. No, sorry, I have to play 12 hours of this game for the 7th time this week.
Wake up, go to the gym, and then right on, and then go to sleep, do the same thing over. That's pretty much my day.
Have you taken any significant breaks yet? Like, is it weighing on you, or are you kind of just still in that riding high?
I've not taken a day off of streaming since I started. It's been every day. Some days are shorter, but it's been every day.
I've done this ride, bro. I uploaded
That's
videos
tremendous
for
dedication.
over 1,000 days in a row.
It's probably been like close to 4,000 hours since December 1st streaming.
Yeah. And some days
Wasn't even a
you
year
do
ago.
12 hours almost every day, but there have
Yeah.
been some of those days mixed in where you went like 20 hours or 24 hours and stuff like that.
There was so they did like a big wipe in Tarkov, right? It was like the first few days. It was like I streamed like 63 out of 72 hours of like 3 days. I slept like 9 hours in 3 days, I think.
You were racing to Kappa, right? Yeah. I feel like no one said they were racing, but clearly there's a race happening.
Everyone was doing it, yeah. I think that month I streamed like almost 420 hours. It was like 419 hours, I think.
So much time.
Why are you working so much? Right? You can't have trouble feeding yourself. Is it because you think this doesn't last forever? Is it just more in, you get more out? I'm sorry, say that again.
It's streaming is like the more time you put in, the more you get out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a direct correlation between the hours streamed and the time you spend live in front of the camera and like what you get. So
it's definitely true. Well, I mean, you figured out the formula right away, because throwing up 12 hours a day right off the bat, that'll do it. Like I didn't realize, I guess until now, that you started that late. Like Kyle and Woody had said he was an overnight success. I'm sure, overnight success is it's never truly overnight. You were grinding, I'm sure, really hard. But goddamn, 4,000 hours in the last 11 months.
It's got to be close to that.
You probably have streamed more than anyone on Twitch in the last year, as far as raw amount of time, excluding those ones where it's like, hey, look at my fish tank and it's 24/7 and no one's watching. What the hell is that about? But other than them, you're probably up there, man.
Got to be close, right?
Yeah. Does Twitch give out medals like YouTube?
They should.
I don't think they do.
Ooh.
I don't think I qualify for any medals.
No.
Yeah.
Best kazoo.
Best didgeridoo on my stream. Yeah. They banned my Trump emotes though, so they didn't like that.
Wow.
They didn't like my Epstein emotes either. Those were in very good taste. They were funny.
None of those emotes were in good taste.
They were all in good taste.
Why do you think you've been so successful as a streamer, Landmark? Is it the schedule, the gameplay? Do you think it's your personality? Why is it people love you?
I don't know.
Expand on that.
I guess all of the above, right? I mean, you're always there. You're reliable. People know where to go and find you. They could turn on Twitch and you're there all the time, right? You don't really take days off at all.
I'll tell you what I like.
I think it's consistency.
I'll tell you what I like about you and your stream and why I come back to it. Big part of it is the consistency. I know you're on. Like, it could be 4 a.m. You're on.
Yeah.
You're on. It could be 6 p.m. You're fucking on. If I turned your stream on and you weren't on, I'd be like, oh shit, I wonder if something happened. Like is he okay? Like I would legitimately be a bit concerned if I turned your stream on at any time, any of those times of day, and you were not on. But the other part is I really root for you, because you're not one of those streamers who has this fake persona where like everything is the coolest thing that's ever fucking happened to you. Like hey guys, you're not that guy. So like you're really understated 90% of the time. And I'm rooting for you to get that like team wipe, to take out that 5-man, because I know that you're gonna like really get pumped and get excited. And I'm rooting for you. So when that does happen, I'm just like, fuck yeah, you got it. Like I'm literally in my kitchen, like looking through this little island I've got, like at the TV, like cooking dinner or something. And I hear you go, woo, and I'm just like, yeah, like it's a fucking football game. Like I'm pumped for you when you wipe out all those guys. It's great.
I like that. It's the chat interaction. That's what I like. Anton does that well too.
I think it's a big part of it too. Yeah.
The chat interaction, the chat itself with the donations can be really funny, because they get that text to speech that's fucking hilarious. And your reaction to it, like Kyle says, not every donation is the funniest joke you've ever heard. So it's kind of a hard-earned giggle if you get it from Landmark. Like you had to hit a 7 out of 10 joke for him to tell you your joke didn't suck.
There's some golden jokes that we've had.
Yeah,
good one.
Oh, dude, I got a kick. I felt like I was watching, like I was above all the other people, because you were arguing about whether water's wet, and I'm like, this is just a money making scam. Landmark is taking he's got 7,000 people trying to convince him that water's wet or not. I forget which. They're just like, for $3, I gotta get my opinion in. Like, this guy's killing it. I like it. I
like I obviously none of us have streams like yours, but it was fun learning transitively through Kyle and Woody about you, where they'd be like, "Oh yeah, someone will donate $3 and ask a question," and then Tony will be like, "Huh, you know, I really don't think I understand what you're asking there. Could you rephrase that?" Or then he'll donate again, and it's like, "Man, I'm not internalizing what's happening."
That's not what happened.
That's very funny. Oh, it's not the way they said it. That's very funny.
That's not what happened. Not intentionally, at least.
No.
I mean, sometimes, or like, I don't know, maybe sometimes I probably don't even hear half of them correctly, right? Because I'm like so focused, and I hear some like random question. I'm like, wait, what? Did I read that correctly? Or I'll read it wrong. Because you're trying to like read and listen, and hear some guy's footsteps crouch walking around in a building, and I'll just get like a question, and you're like, oh fuck, I didn't even listen to that.
Or you like, well, if it's not a text to speech, you'll start reading it, and then like a third of the way in, realize like, oh, it's a crime to say this. Like, oh, okay, all right. Well, you almost got me there, motherfucker.
It has happened. It has happened.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Does your text to speech say bad words?
Yes. Not all of them.
Not the fun ones.
Not all of them. We've cleared out a lot of. You know, there's been some bumps in the road with incidents.
I've seen some of those.
I have been present during the incidents.
It was malfunctioning software. It wasn't me.
I 100% believe you, because the look on your face.
He was panicked.